It's the right-hander Rafi Vazquez. There's Brett Jody, Southern Maryland skipper, playing his cards like this is Game 7 of the World Series. For Southern Maryland, every game right now certainly seems like it. Leading the South Division by just one game. Rockers making life really, really tough on him this week. So Vazquez throws first pitch to Brady, swatted foul right side. And now to play for strike one. So Brady tonight 2 for 2 facing Vazquez. He comes in for his 17th appearance of the season. A perfect 7-0 and a .31 ERA. As the right-hander throws, Brady swings and misses through a lively fastball, and it's 0-2. Those 7 wins for Vazquez and his .31 ERA, both best in the league. 7 wins, the most of any arm. You don't often see a 7-win relief pitcher. Certainly not 7-0 at any rate. Vazquez has been wonderful. Low 2 to Brady. That's a heater low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Vazquez has allowed just 1 earned run over 29 innings this year. And a 1-2 pitch is down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And so we'll see if the Rockers' magic can work against Vazquez. It has against everybody else so far this week. How do you know this is an important game for the Blue Crabs? Vazquez is in the ballgame in the 6th inning. 2-2. Brady launches one to second. Off the glove of Farr. Deflects into right center. Another base hit for Chris Brady. He's 3 for 3. Another 3-hit day by a Rockers hitter. And Chris Brady, who had just a handful of hits on the season coming into tonight, gets one off the league's best relief arm to open the 6th inning. Brady has been on board 3 times, all to open an inning. Really setting the table for the Rockers well in this 6th inning. Here's Ty Hubbard. First pitch swinging, sends one on a couple of bounces over to second, could be 2. Fire goes to second 1, no return throw made. As Hubbard's speed enough to break up the double play attempt. So the leadoff single erased for Chris Brady. However, he trades places with Ty Hubbard at first. So he reaches on the 4-6 fielder's choice. A mirror image of how the Rockers' 4th inning opened when Brady singled and Hubbard reached on a 4-6 fielder's choice. So here's Ryan McCarthy now. 1 for 2 with a base hit in the 3rd. Struck out his last time as he watches the first pitch slider drift in from Vazquez, and it's 0-1. So we were discussing how Brett Jody is acting as if this ball game is the most important one that he'll play all year, and in some respects it is. As McCarthy took low, and it's 1-1. Southern Maryland not privy to what Gastonia is doing right now. They are losing big to Lancaster, so an opportunity for the Blue Crabs to go up 2 games on the Ghost Peppers with then 4 to play after tonight in the first half. And that 2-game lead would go a very, very long way. It would cut their magic number down to just 1. However, it would take a Southern Maryland comeback to try and do it. The Rockers lead at 5-4. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to McCarthy with a runner over at first base, Ty Hubbard, and 1 got in the high point half of the 6th. Vazquez deals, swing and a miss for strike 3. The slider had him all sorts of tied up. McCarthy down on strikes for a 2nd time. Here comes Luke Napleton. Boy, if you're a baseball fan right now, you're on pins and needles for this matchup here. Luke Napleton against Rafi Vazquez, the hottest hitter in the league in June, against the best relief arm that the league has seen all year. Power versus power as the first pitch misses outside for ball 1. This is a prime-time matchup right here. Worth the price of admission alone. 1-0 offering. There's a breaking ball hit on the ground over to shortstop. Pena moves to his right, gathers on a backhand throw across, is in time to end the inning. And Rafi Vazquez works another clean frame. He's out of it again. Couple of base runners for the Rockers, but nothing doing. They cannot extend their 5-4 lead. High point by a run to the home half of the 6th. Dugout TV and the Rockers Radio Network.